Welcome to your January 2025 predictions, my friends. I'm so excited to bring you this reading today. We are stepping into the first month of abundance. So 2025 is going to be a year of abundance, prosperity, and love. There's a major expansion happening here. We're going to experience spiritual growth as well. So Spirit is calling us to tune into the energy of abundance as we step into the month of January. We are going to create a ripple effect this month that is going to affect us throughout this year. What we put out there is the energy we're going to receive in return. Now, there's going to also be an abundance of distractions. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to become aware of the distractions that are taking you away from having the experience of abundance in your life. You know yourself the best. So Spirit wants you to have a vision, have that vision in focus, because that's going to align you to the energy of abundance and whatever you desire to experience. But be aware of what's trying to steer you off that path and keep some of those things away from you, right? So focus is going to be important in January for you. Now, Spirit has a lot of messages they want to share with you. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, so an animal energy that you're meant to work with the month of January, and we're going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today, so stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. Beautiful Capricorn friends, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear as you walk into January 2025. So it's time for you to forge a new path. Look at that. Some of you might be seeing owls in your life. This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. This is an animal's energy that you're meant to work with right now. The owl. So when you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility because you are fully supported. So one more time, when you make new choices, you create new results. So they're wanting you to make different choices in your life, new choices. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. Know that you are fully supported here, Capricorn. So look at that. Forge a new path. All right, let's see what else is coming through. So I don't know if any of you are seeing these owls. I don't think I've seen one that looks just like this, but I've seen other ones. All right, so we are getting King of Cups. So this is mastering balance in your life. This is you cultivating peace and calm in your life and steering away from any kind of distraction. So what I'm getting here is someone meditating. This is what they're showing me in my mind. Someone meditating, so creating calm within your mind. This is going to help you progress and grow in your life, Capricorn. Okay, so to remove distractions that are, distractions that create emotions that don't feel good. This is what they want you to become aware of and learn to manage them. Okay, so King of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands, so here's that new path. It's time for you to forge a new path. I feel some of you are going to feel a new energy within yourself. Perhaps you're feeling more inspired as you step into January, maybe more motivated. Perhaps you have an idea or you're thinking about implementing a new practice in your life. Whatever this is that you're doing, Capricorn, is actually going to elevate your energy in the world. You're going to find yourselves in a higher frequency, in a higher vibration. So they want you to commit to whatever this is that you're implementing in your life, something that you are initiating. So that is the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Eight of Cups. So I'm definitely seeing some of you walking away from things that no longer serve your higher purpose, or you have this idea or feeling to do that. Spirit is wanting you to commit to this, to really commit to this, because this will change your life. This is you taking your power back and creating the life that you desire. This is you taking control of your reality again. Okay, so that is the Eight of Cups. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. Forging a new path here. We have an owl. There's something new that you're seeing here, something new that you're sensing or feeling, Capricorn. I don't know what this is for you. We're all living a different life experience, so you can share with me in the comment section below, but I feel that this has come to you because you are the one that can actually make it happen. Okay? Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So I'm getting a little bit of fear here or some sort of anxiety around having to leave something behind or having to change a routine or something in your life. Anxiety or even procrastination. What you want to do here, Capricorn, is maybe write some of this stuff down that you're feeling or thinking about in your mind, especially if it's creating anxiety, worry, or stress in you as you're stepping into January. You don't want to step into January with pressure, so release the pressure. You're again showing me someone meditating. So perhaps you're meant to implement meditation in your life in order to bring yourself back to yourself, to center and ground your energy. Okay, so perhaps try meditation. I'm seeing early hours, so when you wake up, you don't have to do a long one. You can do a 5-10 minute meditation. It's just you calming your mind down. And what I'm seeing here is a few people that get up early in the morning and are not able to go back to sleep. Maybe wake up with a lot of thoughts or things that you have to do. I'm just seeing a very active mind, and then maybe you're not able to go back to sleep. So if you're waking up at like 4 or 5 a.m., they're wanting you to rise up because I feel this is a new time or a shift in energy that is happening, and this is why you're waking up. And if you are thinking of a lot of different kinds of thoughts that's not allowing you to rest, I'm getting nighttime hours here. Implement meditation. Maybe start meditating at that time and practicing clearing the mind. When you start to do this, you connect with spirit. And what I'm seeing here is a deep connection to spirit for you. A lot of guidance, a lot of inspiration coming in that is going to give you clarity on how to tackle your day. It's where you're not actually thinking about your dates, you're clearing your mind, allowing yourself to go back to sleep, or allowing yourself to rest or rising up and getting on with your day. I'm getting a lot of productivity here as well through this balance and centering. So this is really important as you step into January, Capricorn, to cultivate peace and calm within yourself. This is within you. If you're experiencing a lot of chaos in your external, in your reality, this cultivating peace and calm within yourself is actually going to calm that stress in your external world. Okay, so remember that whatever we experience in our reality is a reflection of what's happening within us, and sometimes we don't understand what that means. And, even in my own life, when I've experienced chaos, I'm like, how is this coming from within me? And it's the way that we choose to experience that chaos, and that's what I mean by how it's coming from within you. How are you choosing to experience that chaos? Are you calm in that situation? Because when you're calm, everything else will become calm, right? And that's the best way I can explain it. I just feel that anytime I go through chaotic situations, I stay calm. I keep myself calm, and then when other people feel that energy of calm within you, they calm down, and all of a sudden, everything kind of unfolds in the way that it's meant to unfold, and it works out, right? So cultivating calm and peace in your life, this deep connection to spirit, there's a lot that spirit is wanting to communicate with you, Capricorn. Okay, this is going to be a month where some of you are going to find yourselves really creative, a lot of ideas, wanting to start new things, right? We have this high energy right now, and this is the wave we want to ride, and it's not going to last. I'm going to be completely honest. Sometimes this wave that's really high doesn't last, right? Life fluctuates. This is how these energies are. So as you're experiencing this high, what is it that you're doing in that experience that's creating that high? Because you want to keep staying in that energy. So what happens is, like I've done this in my own life where I started meditation and I'll do it for like a month and then I'll start forgetting and going back into that old routine. And then we find ourselves 6 months in, 3 months in or whatever. And we're like, oh, why isn't life the way it was? It was really great in the beginning and then it kind of faded out. So, Spirit is wanting you to stay in this rhythm and flow. We have to discipline ourselves and use calendars. I use calendars. That's what works for me to keep me in that vibration, in that flow, in that rhythm, right? So routines, having some sort of a system building, a system for yourself to keep yourself balanced. And anything that feels like it's in out of balance in your life, whatever area, this could be a specific area in your life, that's the area Spirit is calling you to focus on. That's where they're putting the spotlight, right? And sometimes we don't want to deal with that, but they're actually calling you to balance that out. We have to put the energy and the efforts in order to create that balance, right? So, and you have to be an active participant in the co-creation of the desired reality one experience. So you have to put the energy and effort into clearing some of the energies that you may be experiencing and are creating imbalance in your life. So that is the King of Cups, and you're mastering this. This is a year where you balance this. And you're going to see how quickly you start to grow, how you start to expand, you start to see success, you start to see growth, progress in your life as well. And through this experience of the King of Cups, I'm seeing this new energy forming, this new energy within you. Again, I'm getting a lot of creativity here, inspiration, motivation. It's an uplifting energy. So you're going to feel really good as you're stepping into January. Those of you that don't feel good about it, this is something that you have to tap into. It's not something that, in my own life's experience, I've had to cultivate energies in my life in order to stay in those frequencies. And I have daily practices, I have meditations, things that I do to elevate myself and keep myself in that flow, that rhythm. So it's time for you to work on creating that flow and rhythm in your life. And maybe this is the new experience for you in January. Capricorn is this development of a system or a routine that is going to keep you elevated in the high frequency and the vibration. And, it's something that is hard to maintain, right? We don't always stay in this higher frequency and vibration, but we can flow in that at a steady pace with the ups and downs of life. But again, it's how you are choosing to respond to everything that is showing up in your life, right? So I'm seeing a new energy that you are emanating, a new energy that you're working with, and I'm seeing there's a ripple effect that is being created with this for you, and you're going to see this coming back to you tenfold in beautiful ways in your life. I'm seeing a lot of connections here. I don't know if any of you are wanting to network or you're wanting to get yourself out there, or maybe this is with your business. Maybe it has to do with something that you're doing in your life right now. Perhaps on social media, you're wanting to get reach. You're wanting to be heard. Maybe it's your voice. Maybe it's something that you're creating, like a product. Maybe it's a course, right? I don't know what it is that you're doing, Capricorn, but I'm seeing a stretch of people. I'm seeing your reach, your energy getting further and further out, and I'm getting global here for you. Okay? So some of you have really big dreams, and this dream that you have, some of you have a dream. Maybe you've been working towards it. They want you to keep working towards it because you are the one that's going to make it happen. It came to you for a reason. This has been a message throughout my readings recently where Spirit is really wanting you to follow your dreams, right? And sometimes we don't believe in our dreams. Maybe we have something, and because life happened, we are now in this position where we feel like, as if this dream is going to happen, as if this is, I've had these moments in my life as well. And it steered me down a path where I learned a lot of things, and it brought me back to that dream. And I never gave up on my dreams, and now I'm living my dream life. And if I can do it, you can do it. I'm telling you, if I can do it, I've gone through a lot of struggles. I'm just like you, right? So I feel that there's something that you're meant to do in this world, and they don't want you to give up on it. They want you to put all of your energy and your efforts and your focus into this thing because you are going to make it happen. All right, so the power is there. I'm getting a lot of clear energy coming in, so a lot of clarity with your decision makings, right? So this is where if you're experiencing a life that you're not happy with, if you're unhappy with your life and you're wanting to see something different, you're wanting to experience something different, they're wanting you to start making different choices. Okay, because the choices that you're currently making, that's a result of what you're experiencing in your life. So you have to shift those decisions, those choices. So start making different choices and just see where life leads you. Yes, sometimes it's scary, we have fear, but this is a year where we set aside that fear and allow ourselves to move into these new energies and experience them. And yes, some of us are going to go through obstacles and challenges after we make a decision, but guess what? That's something that you're meant to go through. That's actually a sign, a good thing, that you are actually expanding, you are growing and leveling up in your life. So you're going to be learning something through that challenge or obstacle. You're definitely going to gain a superpower. But think of it as a growth opportunity. This is where we adopt the mindset of abundance, right? Where we look at opportunities as growth rather than something scary or something that we don't want to go through. Okay, so this is where you really tap into your spirit warrior energy, Capricorn, this January. This is where everything begins for you. I really feel for a lot of you, this is a fresh start. This feels like you get to start over with something, and don't be afraid to start over as many times as you need to, is what Spirit is saying here. Okay, sometimes life kicks us down, or, something doesn't work out, we make a mistake, or whatever it is that we experience. Spirit doesn't want you to be hard on yourself. Instead, dust yourself off, let's get back up and keep moving. And getting somebody waiting for something to happen, it's like a project you worked on or something that you're waiting to receive an answer around. And I feel maybe there's a pause there. They want you to continue. So even if you have something in the works, you're waiting for an answer around it, they don't want you to pause. They want you to keep moving on to the next thing. It's like, okay, this thing's done. Let's move on to the next thing. And, whether or not this door opens here for you, you have other things that you're working on. There are going to be doors that open for you. Throughout this year, Capricorn, it's going to start with the month of January. You're going to have doors opening for you. And any kind of door that isn't open for you, know that's a blessing in disguise. It wasn't meant for you because there's something better waiting for you. This is why they want you to continue on. This is a path that you're forging, okay? And you're going to see signs around you. So work with the energy of the owl. You're going to have another animal energy coming through. So we're going to pull that message for you soon. Now, 8 of Cups. Now, I'm getting also 14, 1, and 8. So these could be dates that might be important for some of you. These could be numbers that you're seeing in your life. These are all confirmations coming in around this reading for you, okay? So 8 of Cups. This is you taking your power back this year, this month. So take a look at your life. Take a look at the areas around your life, the specific distractions that you might have. Energies that take you away from focusing on what you're meant to do and create in your life. We have a lot of distractions in our lives, and 2025 is going to be full of distractions, like many of them. So this is where Spirit is wanting us to tune out the noise. Let's seriously tune that noise out, because a lot of it is going to be just theatrics. This is what I believe, right? So tune yourself out from the noise. Allow yourself to focus on what it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life, and don't let the noise get the best of you here. Take a look at the friendships that you have as well. And, I love connecting with people, and I'm not trying to ask people to disconnect with people, but I want you to connect with the right kind of people in your life. Energies around us, especially with people, can actually keep us in a level or an energy that isn't in alignment with us. And then we start to experience unhappiness. We get these feelings that we don't enjoy our life. And sometimes it has to do with the people that are surrounding us, because we become like that energy. So this is going to be a month where you take a look at the energies that you're surrounded by, and let's start to shift things around and see how this makes a difference. And again, you're opening yourself up to this new energy. And I feel for some of you, it's time for expired friendships to leave your life. I'm seeing you cutting cords. Some of you are already thinking about this. Some of you are already in the process of this. But this is going to make a very powerful effect. It's going to really help you in your life. It's going to be a powerful effect, meaning that you're going to see yourself. So what I'm getting here is someone that is afraid to be alone, someone that I'm getting some of you that may be by yourselves already, but I'm definitely picking up on fear of being alone. Sometimes we have to be in an energy of being alone in order to get to know ourselves better, right? Sometimes we have to disconnect to reconnect with ourselves. So Spirit is asking you not to be afraid. You may have periods where you're finding yourself by yourself, but this is allowing you to be more productive and focus on the things that actually matter for you rather than being distracted by the emotions of, oh my gosh, I feel so lonely. These are distractions. These are feelings that this energy of fear, this energy of darkness wants to get a hold of and pull you down into it. So this is what you want to be mindful of is, okay, what are these emotions? Am I just feeling sorry for myself when I could be doing something else? They really want you to make better choices here and be aware of what's actually important for you and what's not important for you. Okay, so this is where you focus on a goal. Maybe you set an intention, but they definitely want you to have some sort of a vision they want you to have some sort of a goal for this year, Capricorn. I know some of us don't want to make goals, but it's really important that you have some sort of a destination or a visual around what you want to experience. Spirit needs something from you in order to know what to bring to you, what to put in alignment, so you can have this experience, right? So what I'm seeing here is a clear path. So Spirit is actually wanting you to clear the table here, clear everything for a moment, and visualize what you would like to experience. And maybe that vision for you doesn't feel like it's believable. But I don't want you to think about or be distracted by the thoughts of it not being believable, but instead actually visualize it. For real, visualize what you would like to experience this year. And be in that moment without any kind of distractions taking you away from that. And then I want you to actually set an intention around it. So what we're going to do is implant or embed an intention into our subconscious, which is then going to activate the part of ourselves that is going to seek out opportunities that are in alignment with that desire, with that intention, with that vision. And how I do this in my life is I read affirmations every single day that is tied to that desire. So I'll even create a vision board. I implement a lot of things, so I have something constantly in my mind, which is then engraving something into my subconscious, and that way I'm now activating that part of myself that is able to seek out those opportunities or find the signs I need or opportunities and things. It's almost like you open up this connection with Spirit and you see Spirit bringing in these opportunities, these right people, you being at the right time. Everything starts to align for you. So this is what's happening here. But you have to let go of that baggage that you're carrying. It's really, really important. And you don't have to release it all at once. It's all about that step that you're taking to get rid of it, right? One by one, there's no need to rush. There's no need to overwhelm yourself. Let the weight go, okay? Let the weight go. And Spirit is calling some of you to release something that you know you have to release. There's something there that you know you have to release out of your life, so they're wanting you to commit to that this year. So that is the Eight of Cups. So major expansions, new experiences, a lot of abundance here in your life, Capricorn, and you are forging a new path. This is what's happening for you. So, Spirit Animal Oracle deck, this comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today, Capricorn. So let's see what animal's energy you're meant to work with. Wasp Spirit. Have any of you seen wasps? This is a confirmation today. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one on your screen. And this one looks like it's got feathers dangling off of its feet. So feathers are coming in as signs for some of you. Even wings, like I'm seeing angel wings in this card. Really interesting. And the number 64. So you may be seeing this number. This is going to be a number of significance for some of you. And sometimes life stings. Sometimes life stings. Capricorn, you may be feeling this energy. You may feel it in January, but this is something that Spirit wants you to not focus on, not to dwell into that energy. So let's hear what this message is. So the oracle message is, not all that Spirit creates in nature is easy to love. But when we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that Wasp Spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wall Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wall Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wall Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something far better awaits you. The protection message for you today is, are you holding on to anger, jealousy, or resentment because you got stung? Or could you have been stung by yourself? By comparing yourself to others. There will be someone who is always better, someone else who is more successful, happier, thinner, richer, and so on. Jealousy is a false belief that you can't have what you want or someone could take it away. Something that was supposed to be yours. Let it go and release all those feelings that are making the sting hurt longer after the stinger has been removed. Wall Spirit has woken you up, and now you are called to trust that disappointment can lead you to a different and a better path. Align with Spirit now and trust that this too shall pass. It is already doing so, for the pain subsides when you stop telling the story of how much it hurts. So look at that, Wall Spirit. And we're going to close off with an angel number. So some of you are seeing angel numbers already. This is going to be a confirmation for you. And anytime you're seeing this number, remember the message of this card. All right, so we are getting for you today, number 2, mirror. You're going to see things being mirrored to you, reflected to you, and this is communication from Spirit, and you don't have to look for the reflections. You're actually going to become aware of them, and this is going to be a sign that you are seeing what it is that you're meant to see. So the number 2 here, everyone, the mirror, and mirrors are coming in as well, so something to do with mirrors in your life. Reflect upon the past is what Spirit is asking here. Look deep inside of you. What you give, return. So everything resides within you. You don't need to look external or outside of yourself, because the answers you need, you're going to receive them from within yourself, okay? And the energy that you put out there is the energy that you're going to receive, Capricorn. So what kind of energy are you putting out there in the world? They will want you to be aware of that. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.